Previously on Studio Talk. I always wanted to say that, but seriously, previously on Studio Talk, I showed you exactly what ISRC codes are. In this episode, we're going to go through step by step how to apply. Hey, this is the English man of EB English Music, and welcome to another Studio Talk vlog. As promised, in today's video, we are going to go through step by step how to obtain your ISRC codes. Now, as you can see, you need to go to this website. That's www.risa.org.za, and then what you're going to do is you'll see that all the information that I have given you so far on ISRC codes can be found on this website. And if you want to find out more about RISA, you're more than welcome to just browse through this website about membership, who RISA is, what they do, and what they're about, and whether or not you need to be a part of RISA. However, the purpose of today's video is obviously so that you can obtain your ISRC codes. As mentioned in the previous video, it isn't necessary for you to be a member of RISA in order to get your ISRC codes, and it is absolutely free. You don't have to pay for this. So what you'll notice is that if you go to About Us, and then there's a drop-down menu. Right at the bottom of that drop-down menu is a tab called ISRC. So you'll click on that, and then all the information that I've given you on ISRC codes is there. How do you apply for it? Do you need to be a company or a member? Can you apply for it as an individual? All that information I've given you, how an ISRC is constructed, and etc., etc. What you need to then do is go to the bottom of that page, or close to the bottom, and you'll find number 15 and 16. They say, where can I find the ISRC company application form, and where can I find the ISRC performers or group application form? And this is what you're going to have to download, which I've already done. Once you've filled in the information, you can send it to one of these two email addresses. To be safe, I sent it to both. info@risa.org.za or reception@risa.org.za. Now, before we go to the application form, I just want to draw your attention to another tab that's called Members and Membership Documents. If you go on that drop-down menu, and then you'll find this tab over here if you want to apply to be a member. Now, if I click on that, and it takes us to a new page, what you'll notice is that from the other form that I told you to download, the one here at the bottom for performers or group application, which I've already downloaded, you'll notice that it says ISRC First Owner Code Application Form for Performers or Groups Only. Now, if I take it back to the other application form, you'll notice that it's not that much different. It's very similar. So what's the real difference? Well, I didn't know, to be honest with you, so I decided I don't want to fill out a member application form. I really want to fill out just an application form to get my ISRC codes. So I played it safe, and I rather filled in this application form and I submitted it to RISA. Now, here's the other thing. You'll notice that on this application form, they have a field for stage or group name. So this is if you are applying for the ISRC codes as an individual or a group, and then the name as per the ID of the group representative. Now, something very important that I told them is that, when I started out under a certain stage name, and after a while I changed that stage name, and what if I want to change it in the future? I don't want to be locked into one stage name in order to get my ISRC codes. So I told them I'd just like to apply for it as an individual. Can I use my name as per my ID? They said that was okay. When I called them, they said that was okay to do so. So all I did was I filled in the date. So if I go here to fill in and sign, add text, I'm using Adobe Reader to do this. All right, so I'm going to add a line of text here. And let's fill in today's date. Today is the 19th of May. All right. Like I said, I'm going to skip the stage name or group name. However, if you feel that you are going to remain with the same stage name throughout the rest of your life, then you're more than welcome to do that. If you're part of a group and you feel that you guys are going to be together forever and never going to break up, then you can fill in the group name over there. However, I just filled in my name as per my ID, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to use John Doe. And then your ID number is usually whatever your ID number is. And I'm just going to type in anything random here. Let's say 7506 0304 085, something like that. That is not my real ID number. I was not born in 1975. Then obviously your contact details over here. So you would put down whatever your landline number is, if you have one. Again, that is not my real landline number. I'm just making stuff up over here. 082 534 1221. Okay, all right, just something random. If you really do have a fax number, then obviously you can include that, but it's not 100% necessary. And your email address, this one I don't mind sharing, because if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me on this email address to ask any questions, and that's studio@ebimusic.co.za. Obviously here you will fill in your physical address. Give me number 1 Studio Street. Choose a random suburb, Metropolis. All right, and Cape Town, whatever the code is, etc., etc. If it's if your postal address is the same, you can leave that blank. If you are a group, you can list the co-members, and then an alternative contact person. It could be a close friend, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your girlfriend, could be your wife, husband, whatever it is, and their contact number. And then on the second page, it is which organization does your manufacturing or pressing of CDs, distribution of CDs, and online distribution. If you don't have this yet, like I didn't have it, you can leave it blank. It's not absolutely necessary to fill in this information unless you have that information. And the last thing is to state the nature of your operation within the music industry. So whether you're a singer, songwriter, recording, performing artist, music producer, whatever it is, if you're a record label, you can include that information right here. And then finally you sign it, and then obviously your name, it's been signed by you, the date, and the area in which you have signed it. And that's how easy it is. Then all you need to do, like I mentioned, is send it off to either this email address over here, reception@risa.org.za, or you can email it to info@risa.org.za. I included both email addresses as I mentioned before. You send it off, and then within 5 working days you will receive an email from RISA stating again, all the information that you need on ISRC codes, and you'll receive your country code and registrant code, which is unique, obviously, to you, that RISA has assigned. And this is your registrant code that you will receive for your audio recordings as well as your audio visuals that you use for music videos. As mentioned in the previous video, that you will receive both of these in case you have music videos of your songs as well. And then from there, like I mentioned, the year of reference and the designation code is something that you will need to come up with when you generate it for each song or version of that song. And of course, you need to keep a spreadsheet or Word document to keep a record of all the ISRC codes that you have generated for your various pieces of work or versions thereof. If this has been helpful to you, please smash that like button. And then what you need to do is also, I'd love for you to subscribe and also hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss a single video ever again. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next Studio Talk vlog.
Ooh, bet the English melody.